get into an argument with your mother, and then assault her. And then the parties think they can come before me and I'm supposed to give you all kinds of concessions. No, you have a behavioral problem. And if you can't control yourself, if you will assault your mother and your father, you'll assault anybody in here because you have no control over yourself. And people who don't have control over themselves, you know where they should be? You know? That's a question. They should be in jail.
She's back in court. Bond violation. Her dad, the original victim, is dead. And instead of accountability, her attorney is fishing for a no-contest plea and sentence concessions. She threw bleach at her own mother while already on bond for assaulting her father. This judge is about to shut it all down fast.
Okay, State of Michigan versus Jaden Bishop, 26-00128. Appearances, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court. Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Dan Smith, appearing on behalf of the State of Michigan.
Assistant Public Defender Justin Straub on behalf of Ms. Jaden Bishop, who is standing to my right.
Okay, this is the final pre-trial that was scheduled for today. And a PA 53 bond violation. My understanding is that the victim is deceased.
That's correct.
How is deceased?
We are prepared to go forward on the PA 53 violation today, Your Honor. Officers here and the complaining witness in that case is here. I believe there is a basis for a new assault charges based off the PA 53 violation. I believe based off that the defendant has agreed to plead as charged under HIDA. Based off of that.
To the underlying charge, you mean?
The underlying charge.
Counsel. You have any advice and rights? Okay. So you're going to plead guilty to the assault and battery with no objection to sentencing under HIDA?
No objection from the people, Your Honor.
That's correct, ma'am? Yes. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury? Okay, you can put your hand down. I have an advice and rights and the information sheet. It's stated for today. Is that your signature? Okay, you went over these rights with your attorney. You understand these rights? And are you willing to give these rights up today to plead guilty to assault and battery? Okay, you understand that you have the right to proceed to jury trial, the right to maintain your innocence and be presumed innocent until proven guilty by the prosecutor beyond a reasonable doubt. Okay, you understand your right to see, hear, or question any witness that's called to testify against you. Your right to call witnesses that will testify on your behalf, and your right to present evidence that you believe show a defense to the charge of assault and battery. You also have the right to remain silent and not have silence be used against you. You understand that? You don't threaten you to get you to waive these rights and plead guilty. Any promises being exchanged or offered to you to get you to waive your rights and plead guilty. Are you on probation or on parole? No. You understand that a guilty plea could result in a conviction that you may need to report to your employer? It also could have impact on future travel or immigration status. As to the assault and battery, how do you plead? Is that because you believe that you're guilty of assault and battery? Guilty. Is that because you believe you're guilty? Factual basis.
Ms. Bishop, on August 10th of 2025, were you located at 214 South H Street in Lansing, Michigan, 48912?
Yes.
And is that in the county of Bingham?
Yes.
And at that address, did you strike a Craig Lee Dennis Senior.
Yes.
And did you do that in self-defense?
He was satisfied.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I will accept your plea and find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. And what is your client doing on this bond violation?
Well, Your Honor, our hope was that that would get dismissed.
Why?
With her pleading.
No, she already got an offer. The offer was they were gonna issue new charges. That's the offer.
Well, my understanding was that they would also
They can't.
recommend to the court.
I understand that they probably was gonna recommend that. No.
If it is possible, Your Honor, we would like to explore the option of a no contest plea.
Why?
Um,
I don't think this is how no contest pleas work. What's the basis? It has to be a lawful basis for a no contest plea. What's the basis?
I don't think we have a lawful basis, Your Honor.
And we have witnesses here ready to proceed. So either you're pleading or we're running a hearing.
She wants to plead not guilty, Your Honor.
Okay. Call your witnesses.
Call Officer Pellegrino.
Have a seat. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury. You can have a seat. If you can state your first and last name and then spell both.
Armando Pellegrino, Armango Pellegrino, Pellegrino.
Proceed, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Officer Pellegrino. How are you this morning?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. You get breakfast yet?
Have not, no.
Okay, so hopefully we'll be able to get you out of here quickly. I'm gonna ask you some questions about an investigation or a PA 53 violation that you were involved in. Where are you currently employed?
I am
Where are you currently employed?
with the City of Lansing Police Department.
And what's your current duties there?
I'm currently assigned to patrol as a canine handler.
And how long have you been in that position?
I've been a police officer for 7 years and a canine handler for roughly 3.5.
And were you in that position on March 10th of this year.
Yes.
And did your tour of duty on March 10th take you to 214 South 8th Street in the city of Lansing?
Yes.
Is that in the city of Lansing County, city of Lansing, County of Bingham, state of Michigan?
Yes.
And on that date, do you recognize somebody in court today that you interacted with on that date?
Yes.
And can you point out that individual and describe an article of clothing?
Oh, that day I went to that address for a domestic assault and I spoke to the victim who's in the back of the courtroom right now.
Is there someone else in court that you saw on that day?
Not on that day.
Oh, not on that day. Okay. So on that day, at that time and at that location, you said, what was the nature of the call?
A domestic assault.
Okay. And did you talk to the caller who reported the domestic assault?
I did, yes.
How long were you there?
Maybe 15, 20 minutes.
And can you describe what you learned as a result of your interaction with the individual that reported domestic assault?
Sure. I responded to the scene, made contact with the caller. She advised that her and her daughter got in a verbal argument and it ended up turning physical when her daughter threw a bottle of bleach at her.
And did you run the daughter? Did you come to identify who the daughter was?
I did.
How did you do that?
She was identified by the victim, being that it is her daughter.
And did you run her information?
I did in lean, yes.
And after you ran the lien information, did you uncover information about this current case or
I
a
did.
case that she was?
I did, yes.
And as a result of your investigation, based off that domestic incident, what did you do then?
I ran the accused in lean and found a PA 53 violation. I then called our third floor unit desk and got the stipulations of the court order. And then on the court order, it says that she cannot commit a crime while released. And then being that she's being the accused of domestic assault, that would violate that court order.
And then, and after that, then you signed charges for the PA 53 violation.
I submitted charges for a domestic assault and a violation of court order. Yes.
All right, no further questions.
Start his information.
Officer Pellegrino, did you at any time on said date have any contact with my client, Jaden Bishop?
Not on the date of the domestic, no.
Okay, so she wasn't actually there. You did not witness her on the scene.
Correct.
You mentioned that the complaining witness indicated to you that something was thrown at her. Did you observe any injuries
To
to the complaining witness?
she pointed to like an area in her ribcage and that she did not lift up her shirt to show injuries. No.
Okay, so you didn't capture any photographs?
I believe I took pictures, but I don't know if her skin is exposed in any photos.
So you did not see my client there. You did not physically yourself observe any injuries.
Correct.
Thank you.
I just have a follow-up question. You say you didn't see the alleged suspect at the time at this location. When did you see her?
Yesterday.
Sorry, yesterday?
Yes.
For the first time?
Correct.
Relative to this incident?
Ish. I was emailed by the prosecutor to go out there and let the victim know that there was court today. And then
Oh,
that's
okay.
when I observed
Got
her address.
it. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Redirect.
No, redirect.
Thank you, Officer Pellegrino. You call your next one.
People call Naomi Brooks.
can raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony that you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
You can have a seat. If you could state your first and your last name and then spell both of them.
Naomi Brooks, Noemibrooks.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Ms. Brooks.
Good morning.
I am going to ask you a couple questions about a call or an interaction that you had with Officer Pellegrino on March 10th. All right. Do you remember that day?
Yep. Yes, I do.
Can you describe to me what you were doing around 8:30 on that day?
I don't recall the exact time, but I don't know what you mean exactly what I was doing. When I made the call,
When you made the call?
I was arguing with my daughter.
Okay. And you said your daughter, is she present in court today?
Yes, she is.
Can you point her out and describe what our local code?
She was on a white shirt.
Your Honor, let may the record reflect that the witness is identified as defendant.
Any objection? Identification is needed.
And you live in the city of Lansing, right?
Yes.
Is that in Ingham County?
Yes.
State of Michigan?
Yes.
Okay, so you said you were having an argument with her?
Yes.
And at some point during that argument, did your daughter throw a bottle of bleach at
It
you?
was a spray bottle.
Spray bottle of bleach? And did she throw that bottle of bleach at you in self-defense?
I don't even think she threw it for any other reason other than we were arguing. We both just lost my husband and her father. So
So she was upset at the time and you guys
we
were
both
arguing,
were, yes.
and then she threw the bleach?
It was in a spray bottle. It wasn't like she threw actual bleach at me.
Just
or
the bottle. And did the bottle hit you?
No, I believe when the officers arrived, it was still laying on the floor by the fridge. It wasn't even near me.
But she threw it in your direction
Probably.
after she was arguing with you and became upset.
Probably.
And then based off of that interaction, you called police.
Yes, I did because I wanted her just to leave so it didn't escalate into something physical.
Okay. And how long after you called police did they arrive at your house?
Oh, I have no idea.
Was it an hour? Was it?
I have no idea.
And by the time police arrived, your daughter wasn't there.
Correct. We had already de-escalated the situation ourselves. She had left. I was home by myself with my other children, and she had already went on about her way.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Cross-examination.
Please state your name, please.
Naomi, that's-
Ms. Brooks, I'm sorry for your loss.
thank you.
I just got a couple questions for you, Craig. On the night in question, what was that argument about? Do you recall?
I don't even
I
remember.
don't remember. Okay. I hate to ask this, but is it because you were drinking that evening?
I could have been, yeah, I just lost my husband.
Absolutely understand that. Could that have potentially had an impact on your memory?
I don't think so. I don't think it would have had an impact on my memory. This was a while ago.
Respectfully, I'd like to call your attention to what was reported by the police officer that evening. He did make mention of an injury, of a potential injury, and that you were struck by this bottle. Do you recall where
No, I
that?
don't.
In the report, it does indicate that the bottle hit you in your right side below your rib area.
It might have. I don't recall it as doing so, but it might have.
Do you recall pointing out for the officer the bottle?
I think it was still on the floor in the kitchen. Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember him taking a picture of that bottle? No further questions.
Redirect.
No redirect.
Thank you, Ms. Brooks. Any other witnesses?
No, people rest, Your Honor.
Defense witnesses?
Yes, Your Honor, we would like to call Ms. J.D. Brooks to the stand.
You right now. Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury. You can have a seat.
I'm also sorry for your loss. I just have a couple questions for you. On the night in question, did you engage in an argument with your mom? Do you recall what that argument was about? Were you drinking that evening? Do you recall throwing something at your mom?
I couldn't.
Do you recall being questioned by police that evening?
No.
Okay. Were there any witnesses?
No.
You're not done yet. Thank you.
Yes, I just have a few questions. So this happened on March. And if I give you a question that you don't understand, just let me know. If you answer it, I'll just take it as if you understood what the question is, okay? So this incident with your mom happened on March 10th, right? At like 8 o'clock at night.
I'd say about the time.
And you said you heard your mom's testimony, right?
Yes.
And your mom said that you guys were arguing.
Yes.
And that you became angry during this argument.
Yes.
Right? And you picked up a bottle of bleach. Yes.
I guess.
You guessed or you did?
Yes.
You did. You picked up a bottle of bleach after you were angry,
Okay.
right?
Right.
No, you have to say,
Yes.
for the record, you have to say yes.
Yes.
You picked up a bottle of bleach
Yes.
and you threw it at your mom.
No.
Did you hear her say did you hear her say that you threw the bottle of bleach at her?
Yes. I threw it in her direction.
You threw it.
In her direction.
Uh-huh. You
But
threw
it was an empty bottle.
I didn't ask you if it was empty.
That-
I just asked you,
that's-
did you pick up a bottle of bleach?
I picked up a bottle.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Just respond to yes or no to the question I asked, okay?
Okay.
Did you pick up a bottle of bleach on March 10th, 2026, when you were arguing with your mom? Yes or no?
Yes.
After you became angry,
Yes.
threw it in her direction
Yes.
because you were angry
Yes.
over and arguing with her,
Yes.
and you hit her
Yes.
with the bleach.
Yes.
And you knew at that time that you were out on bond.
Yes.
And that bond said you
No.
cannot, what?
Assaultive behavior.
Just gonna answer the question I asked, right?
Right.
So you were out on bond.
Yes.
You knew that you weren't supposed to commit other crimes when you were out on bond.
Yes.
Then you started arguing with your mom and you hit her with a bottle of bleach.
Yes.
No further questions.
Anything else?
No.
Thank you, Ms. Bishop. I don't know if that proceedings argument is necessary. Your client's already admitted on the stand that she threw the bottle at her mother while they were arguing. I don't care if there was a bond for an assaultive action, by the way, that gave a condition that you're not to engage in assaultive or threatening behavior. That is not the basis upon which this is problematic. The basis upon which this is problematic is that you believe it's okay for you to first be arguing with your mom. I didn't grow up in that kind of a household. It might be a cultural thing. We didn't get to argue with our mothers. It's called deference, even if we disagreed. You can respectfully state a disagreement, but arguing with your mother is crazy work. That's first. Then for you to pick up anything and throw it in her direction or throw it in her house is even more outlandish. And so there's no reason for argument. There's no reason for you to go back and forth about whether or not there's definitely a violation of your bond condition and definitely basis for them to even charge you with another assaultive action when you're already on bond at the time for assault and battery on your dad, I believe. So you think it's okay for you to assault your dad. Then after he passes away, while this case is pending, get into an argument with your mother and then assault her. And then the parties think they can come before me and I'm supposed to give you all kinds of concessions. No, you have a behavioral problem. And if you can't control yourself, if you will assault your mother and your father, you'll assault anybody in here because you have no control over yourself. And people who don't have control over themselves, you know where they should be? You know? That's a question. They should be in jail because you're a threat to the public safety if you can't control yourself. You don't think we all get upset? Guess what? I just lost my mother 3 months ago. Do you think I can go around assaulting people or throwing bleach bottles or bottles that don't have bleach in people's directions because of it? You don't think I'm upset about it? I am, but I'm an adult. You need to get some control over your emotion. And we're not giving you concessions anymore for it. It's time to grow up. I'm sustaining the violation. I'm also accepting your plea. I find that your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. You'll be sentenced on both the violation and the underlying assault and battery on June 16th at 9 o'clock in the morning. When you leave here today, you're going to go down to meet with probation so that they can get you set up for a pre-sentence interview. They're going to ask some questions and delve into what in the world could possibly be going on with you, emotionally, psychologically, physically, that could make you think that you could put your hands or threaten your parents, so that they can advise the court on how they believe you should be sentenced. I'm going to also order that she appears in person for sentencing. Do you have any questions for the court at this time? Get your notice to appear. The probation department will also advise whether or not you're eligible for sentencing under HYTA. The court will make a determination as to whether or not you'll be granted HYTA at the time of your sentencing. Let's see, what is this? I'm going to remind you that you're still currently on bond. You're not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. Do you understand that? Do you have any questions about your bond conditions? Any additional matters for the rest?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing from defense, Your Honor.
You're all set. Thank you.
Bond violation sustained. Guilty plea accepted. Sentencing set for June 16th, with a pre-sentence psych evaluation ordered. The judge didn't just rule on a case today. He called out a pattern. Assault your dad, he dies. Then assault your mom, and called it exactly what it is. A behavioral problem, not a bad day. So here's the question. Does grief justify violence, or did she burn every bridge the court offered her? Do you think the judge was right, or did the defendant waste her final chance? Comment below, hit like, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns.